Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video I'll be talking about a very popular topics that many of you guys, I bet, that have the same question. It is some practical strategies to learn grammar. So I've listed down here step by step that is effective and doable for you guys, even though that you're learning grammar from scratch, or you didn't know, or you haven't known anything about grammar rules or structures, anything at all, let alone tenses or relative clauses. Don't worry, in this video I'll be talking about 5 realistic and doable step-by-step how to learn grammar in the most effective and efficient ways. So let's go. Step number 1 is learn from basic to advanced. So the ultimate problem with English beginners is that they're too excited to study English grammar and they don't even bother to learn by heart, or at least look through the most fundamental parts of grammar. And can you guess what it is? That's right, it is tenses, as they are supposed. It's so easy. They just need to devise some verb forms and just need to adopt the formulas of each tenses, and that's it. But it's a huge mistake if you neglect the tenses part, and as a result they end up understanding nothing in the following lessons, like about verb forms, about conditionals, relative clauses, or reported speech, or even the most challenging grammar topic in English grammar. It is the inversions, because they don't know how a sentence is structured, is spoken, and is written. Therefore, a very honest advice for you guys who have just started learning English is that don't be too ambitious and overlook anything. Instead, you'd rather learn from the most basic and uncomplicated lessons like tenses or verb forms regarding nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and something like that, before moving on to more advanced and difficult ones such as conditionals or inversions. So that's the step number 1. And now step number 2 is some grammar books recommendations for you, and more specifically it is choose the most reliable conference books to learn grammar. Speaking about grammar, it is impossible not to mention grammar conference books or textbooks, or any courses or any online courses on the internet about English grammar. However, if you have ever had the chance to go to a nearby bookstore and look through the English conference books, you'll be surprised to see that there are tons and tons of the English conference grammar books out there, coming in all shapes and sizes, and then you get really confused. You don't know what should be taken into consideration to buy. So here I come to save you guys the last time with the list of the most famous and legend books passed down from generations to generations in terms of learning grammar. So the first book, absolutely amazing, it is Destination. So if I don't know about your countries, but in my country, Vietnam, learning grammar is the fundamental part in elementary, the secondary, and in high school. So Destination, ranging from B1 to C1, C2, is definitely a very good book. If you want to learn English from scratch, then I highly recommend you guys buying the book Destination B1. And if you're upper intermediate, then buy the book Destination B2. And in that book, I'm learning that book, to be honest. We will learn about some more advanced grammar topics, like about modals, verbs, about conditionals 1, 2, 3, and mixed conditionals, about inversions as well, and reported speech. Or if you think that Destination, for some reasons you don't like it, then you can refer to another book which is also really common from English learners all over the world. If they want to learn English grammar from scratch, it is Grammar in Use. So I think that Destination and Grammar in Use are the 2 most famous books about grammar for all English learners. So Grammar in Use have 3 levels. elementary, intermediate, and advanced. So if you are learning English from zero, then you should learn the book elementary. And the same way with intermediate, if you're at the level B1 or B2, and advanced for level C1 and C2. Or if you are Vietnamese like me, I also suggest you buying the book English Grammar through Mind Mapping in Vietnamese version, but it's just public in Vietnamese version, so it's kind of inconvenient for those who are learning English in another countries. So this is for Vietnamese. But if you are in other countries, you can also buy Destination or Grammar in Use. So that is step 2. And now is step 3 is take notes of every lessons in every conference books in grammars in details and add any decorations or highlighters if you want to make you become optimistic and enthusiastic when it comes to learning grammar. So now learning grammar will become really boring because it's just a lot of theories and a lot of things to memorize. But if you know how to modify it, become much more fun and exciting, it will benefit you a lot, and you will have a more opportunity to memorize it longer. So my way is that take notes of every lessons in detail. So I will buy a English conference books. In this case, I will choose Destination B2, and I also buy a very thick notebooks just for grammar. And each day I will write down the dates and the topics of the lesson. For example, today I will learn about the reporter speech. I will write down in maybe highlighters or in another color pens to make it stand out from another note. And following that, I will write down some of the most important things in terms of reporter speech, like how it used in conversations and in written English and something like that. It's really from person to person, and every person has their unique way to taking notes. So you need to take times and then find down the best way to take notes in English. So that is step number 3. And now step number 4 is do as many exercises as possible. So I think that it is like impossible if you just learn English with theories without doing any exercises. You need to do exercise, and in that case, Destination is the very best choice, because after each lesson it will followed by a wide range of different types of grammar exercises related to that topic. So remember to do as many exercises as possible, and also to check the answers at the end to identify and to detect your weaknesses and your strength and what to work more at. And now, the tip number 5 is incorporate the types of grammar topics in your daily routines or through speaking or writing. So for example, today you learn about their simple tense, and then you decided to use that tense into your daily routine. Maybe you talking about your daily life in simple tense. By the way, simple tense is something that happened on a regular basis that you can describe it as your daily routine. So to incorporate it in your daily life will become much easier when it comes to grammar. So that's the 5 ways that I think it is the most useful and the most effective ways to learn grammars. And to sum up, I will tell you again these 5 steps. Step number 1 is learn from basic to advanced. Step 2, some grammar books recommendations includes Destinations, Grammar in Use, or English Grammar through Mind Mapping for Vietnamese version. And also take notes of every lesson in details and add any decorations or highlighters or any images if you want. Number 4 is do as many exercises as possible to memorize their formulas and theories. And number 5, incorporate that types of grammar topics into your daily routines or through speaking or writing maybe an essay including that type of tense or that type of grammar topics. So that's it for today's video, and just feel free to comment down below if you have any more English grammar tips and tricks that you want to share with all my viewers and me as well. And I'll see you tomorrow. now because I'm really sleepy right now. It's currently 10 p.m. sharp, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.